What I'm working on in my swing at the moment is being able to sync my lower body to my upper body on the way down. The Hyperflex shoe offers the stability and comfort that I'm looking for in my golf swing. Golf shoes are a huge part of golf equipment, especially when I'm working with the longer clubs like 3-wood and driver. I'm really able to go to another gear and know that I'm going to be supported. My name is Elvis Smiley and these are my FJs.
Welcome to Talk Birdie to Me with former world number 16 Nick O'Hearn and Tour Pro Mark Allen, live from Titleist and FootJoy headquarters. And thanks to our great partners, Host Plus, the official retirement partner of Talk Birdie to Me. Driving a BMW is like hitting the perfect shot. Smooth, controlled and powerful. Titleist, the clear #1 ball in golf. FootJoy, the #1 shoe and glove in golf. Better, when the greats bet, they bet with Better. And the Golf Clearance Outlet, who beat everyone's prices. Now, here's Nick and Mark.
G'day everybody, welcome to the program. This is a Monday Mini. How long do Monday Minis go for, by the way?
Oh, you got somewhere to be? Or?
Yeah, I do. Okay. Can we get this one done in 8 minutes?
Well, it depends on you.
7 minutes.
Okay. Depends on you, Mark.
I know.
Now, a week or two ago, you chatted to Graham Marsh and chatted at length about his golf course design work, which was great. Yeah. And he's had a wonderful career and he's designed some wonderful courses. His favourite was, I think, was it Sutton Bay?
Yeah, that's it.
Sutton
up
Bay.
North in America.
Yep.
Continental America.
South Dakota.
South Dakota.
Which looks beautiful when you look at the pictures.
He was very happy with the flyover too, Dan. So you don't get many accolades in this program, but well done to you.
So we had a comment on that show from Dreamer40. Dreamer40 has said, "Call me crazy, but what about a Nick O'Hearn, Mark Allen designed golf course?" Ooh. Now, I'm going to slightly paraphrase this and say, you guys have been given a golf course to design from scratch. And I would like to know, and I think Dreamer40 would as well, what are the things you're going to make sure you've got there? What are some of the things you are going to absolutely include in your course? Money's no object, by the way. There's no budget to this. You can spend whatever you need to. But what are the must-haves? What are some of the tricks and things you're going to put in there?
Must-haves.
What's the par?
Par 72. Yes.
Follow tradition.
And when we have the Australian Open there, we can move it down to a par 70, which means the shorter par 5s need to have a very small green. All right, so par 72.
Okay.
Can I put in there 4 par 3s of varied length?
I was about to say that, a mix of threes.
Yes.
Is there a blind par 3?
No. Maybe not.
Not in my golf course.
Involved.
I'm going to put my foot down with that one and say no.
Not a Dix involved.
I think 2 great short par 4s.
Yep.
Because what are we going to have? We're going to have 4, 4 and 10. 10 4s, 4 5s, 4 3s.
Yeah, that's right. So how many short par 4? Because Royal Melbourne Composite's got 3 of the greatest short par 4s of all time.
You're right.
So it's got 3, but at least 2.
At least 2 that are reachable.
Which ones, if we could copy them, which ones? I'd be inclined to have 15 at Vic. I like that style.
I like that. And 10 West at Royal Melbourne.
10 West Royal Melbourne. Done.
That's my favourite short 4 in the world.
Okay.
Are we dragging from other? No, we can't do that.
No, I can't do that. But I definitely like the concept of dragging from. That's why holes like those ones. I would like on the back 9. I'm dragging this from Augusta.
Okay.
2 par 5s that were incredibly weighted, rich risk reward. As at Augusta at 13 and 15.
So would you like some water on the golf course as potential hazards?
Only if it's sorted, only if it looked
natural.
Gorgeous. Only if it looked gorgeous. Speaking of looking gorgeous, we're having golf course trees on this golf course.
Okay.
We're
Cypress?
Well, not crazy, not lots of them, but certainly some Californian pines, which I think look gorgeous. Cypress trees in the right places. I'm a big fan of tea tree behind a tee that kind of just, beautifully captures, frames everything. Because
yeah.
tea tree lasts, you get a tea tree lasts for 200 or 300 years. I mean, once it's up and going, you're sorted. So definitely, we're not doing what the councils want.
Okay.
And have everything Indigenous. You have everything Indigenous that looks beautiful. So like the heathland areas.
You're the tree guy.
Oh, wow. They need to be Indigenous.
The flora guy, not the fauna guy.
Thank you, Flora. That's right. So the trees are covered.
Okay.
I think I want my cocking to build the bunkers and have them cut into the greens.
I was about to say sandbelt style bunkering.
Sandbelt style bunkering.
You can't beat when the bunker is there, the edge, and beautiful sharp edge, and then it's green.
Yes.
Bang.
Yes.
I remember many years ago we played the World Matchplay at Metropolitan Golf Club.
Yes.
And all the Americans
finish,
and
Nick?
all, lost in the quarterfinal.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Scottish, yeah.
But they said they have never seen bunkering like it.
That's
and
right.
how sharp the edges were. It was
I
incredible.
remember seeing Steve Stricker on the news, and they had a guy with scissors cutting around the edge. Because if you don't know, folks, at Metropolitan famously back in, what year was it, 1990 something or other?
The
World Matchplay.
It was like 2001, I think.
2001. Okay. So there is no green, then fringe, then bunker. It's just green all the way to the bunker's edge. And they had, this guy with scissors out cutting the grass.
Little wispy blades of grass.
So it was
at it.
completely sharp.
Yeah.
It looked amazing.
Oh,
and Steve Stricker, I remember on his face, he was coincidentally won during the week, but he just couldn't believe his eyes, somebody doing it. So I do think the bunkers being cut into, like the cocking, OCM do, they're world famous for. Yeah, I've got some news about OCM too.
Okay, good.
I'll put on the main pod next week because what they have done, you will just not believe. And I've got to get it ticked off first that we're allowed to say it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I think I might know.
I think you know. I think you do know.
I think I heard this. Okay,
it's new levels of greatness.
Oh
for
my
that
gosh! Wow. Okay. Question for you.
Yes.
The opening hole. Do you like a nice warm shake, or do you want a kick in the teeth to start?
Oh, that's a good question.
See, that's the. I personally, I like, for example, Royal Melbourne West, the opening hole.
Yeah,
it's like a nice warm handshake, but you got to be down the right side. There's still strategy to it. St Andrews, the opening hole. It's actually.
You can almost hit a hilly.
I like a nice, but then it's all about the second shot.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
That's me personally. That's what I like.
I
don't want a 450-metre par 4 to start the day, which is pretty tough.
You know what I like? I like at Kingston Heath this year, the seventh hole used to be the first hole. And what they do with that seventh hole is they can turn it into a par 4 for the tournament, which is what they're going to do this year. Yeah. So I wouldn't mind the first hole, big wide fairway like the seventh. It's a par 5 for the members, but once the big boys come to town, let's kick them in the teeth. Let's kick the big boys in the teeth. So
that says a lot about Mark right there.
So let's have it. Let's do that. Let's have the par 5 opener with a wide fairway.
You don't see
but
too
a
many.
Small green, but a short par 5.
You don't see too many opening par 5s.
No, not too many.
I don't think.
But when the big boys come, it won't.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
Can I throw a few questions at you guys?
Yes.
You've already answered my blind par 3 question. That's not on this particular.
Yes.
No, I think I know the answer to some of these questions. I'm going to ask anyway.
Yeah.
Would you consider an island green?
An island green?
No.
No.
I don't think you could just do it out of the clear blue sky. I think it has to be like
I like an island
PVC,
green.
Sawgrass, or I think it needs to be in character with the rest of the course.
I wouldn't mind an island green with a sea of bunkers around it rather than water.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, because we want this to be enjoyable.
What about a few blind drives?
Don't mind that.
I quite like some of the holes down, certainly when you go to the UK, but when you go down to the Mornington Peninsula here in Victoria, there's quite a few holes where there's just a rock and you've got to hit over that hill. I love that. I really think that is beautiful, beautiful quirks.
Yep. I want a combination of dog legs, as in right to left to right, because there are some courses and designers who only have one shape on a lot of their holes because it suits their style of play.
Jack Nicholas, how are you?
Every now and then.
Holes go that way.
Suits a high fade for a righty.
Yeah, that's right. That's a good idea.
Yep.
You know what I like as a feature? Barwon Heads has a hole. It's either the 6th or the 7th. And you hit past the clubhouse. So I love that the ball fizzes past the clubhouse. You know, so it's on the right-hand side. If you hit it right off the toe,
Wow.
it would go straight through a window.
It's like the 17th at the old course. So they get
Yeah, but it's a little bit like
road
just a little
hotel.
quirk along the line. Yeah, like a Royal Adelaide, the train goes right through the middle of the course. Just a little quirk, I think, would be nice to have on the golf course, and like they do at Bowen Heads, hitting past the clubhouse on the, I think it's the 6th hole. I love that.
I'd almost, obviously a lot of the links courses are famous for it going all the way out and coming all the way back in. I want to come back to the clubhouse after 9, maybe even 6 holes.
Well, that's the beautiful thing about Royal Melbourne Composite is that it has 3 loops of 6.
You can keep
They all
coming back.
keep on coming back. Yeah.
And that way you can go out and play what they call a whiskey run or something like that. You go out and play a late 6 holes or a late 12 holes or something.
So you want to come back because you park the car after work and you sneak out and play 4 holes. Beautiful. Great way to play golf.
Yeah,
I think what's interesting about this has been, all these golf courses around the place who are hiring OCM, like Cocking, Darius Oliver even to design their courses, they don't need to do that. They can just come straight to you guys.
That's right.
You got
Talk Birdie to me,
design company.
agronomy.
I'm sure we'll stuff it right. I think.
Trust me, yeah,
I'm
we
sure
would.
everyone thinks they know what they're doing.
I know.
Everybody does, but until you actually see,
That's why it's always
former tour pros designing courses versus someone like Mike Cocking, an artist.
well when
It's
we
just that it's chalk and cheese.
when we spoke to Graham Marsh when he designed his first course, he said he had no clue what he was doing. But over time, you develop, and you need almost a partnership. That's why it's OCM is Ogilvy, Cocking, Mead. You need almost 3 guys. You got Core Crenshaw, 2 guys.
That's right.
All these various designers. There's a whole team behind them because you need the people that know about drainage, about weather patterns, and all irrigation, all that sort of stuff.
All kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff.
The whole looks great, but
People who can talk to the membership and reassure them in a nice, warm way, not a gruff, I'm not listening to anything you say type of way.
I think once you're off the course, I think, Nick, you would be in charge of the wine selection in the clubhouse.
I was about to say nice wine cellar in the clubhouse. And the clubhouse, understated, but classy,
You know who does it the best? Kooyonga.
Kooyonga does it very
Kooyonga
well.
has this understated clubhouse, and you walk in and they've got this beautiful glass. It's right in the middle of the members area, and you can see all the wine. You can go pick whatever you like.
My favourite clubhouse?
Yeah.
Cathedral.
Yeah, beautiful little clubhouse.
It's a home. You're almost walking into a home, and it's got a nice little wine cellar. And
Taredi's like that, I reckon.
Taredi's
very
like similar.
That. You know what? I think in the clubhouse, I want a snooker table.
Yes.
I don't care what anyone says. I don't care if no one uses it but me.
Little dartboard in the corner.
Dartboard in the corner, snooker table.
I want a fireplace.
A fireplace, Dan. You've got your wish.
Yeah.
A fireplace.
I think we've gotten
Nothing
off track here, Lewis. That's 7 or 8 minutes.
Driving range?
Or the range. Yes, I want a short range.
Yeah. And a long range?
A warm-up range and a long range.
Like Kingston Heath?
You do it very well there.
Kingston
I
Heath's
will
got the
say
greatest
that.
ranges in the world. If you've never been to Kingston Heath, there is a 9-iron range when you walk in. 9-iron, some of the older members can hit their hybrids probably, but it's really just 150 metre range. And then the big putting green like this is in the middle. So the 9-iron range is here, little putting green, and then the first tee's there. You go 1, 2, 3. It's so beautiful. But if you're a serious golfer, you turn up for the monthly medal, for instance.
Yeah, you want to go do some serious practice.
There's the big serious range out the back. Yeah.
A Himalayas putting green as well.
Well, Himalayas putting green. What about the little 6-hole short course? Like it seems to be the fashion all over the place. Royal Queensland's getting put one in. Kingston Heath's had one done. Anywhere you go in America now,
love it.
You've got to have a little short course.
Yeah. I thought something else you've got to have. This is a non-negotiable, I reckon.
Yeah.
You've got to have one of those for all the names of the winners over the years.
Yeah, you've got to have the honour boards, and there's got to be one major, I reckon. So not the club championships, because only really 5% of the membership can win the club championship. I love all the A, B, and C and all that kind of stuff, but the club championship shouldn't be the major. It should be the team match play that every club has.
Okay.
So, for instance, at Huntingdale, where I was a member for 30 years, it was the Vin Russell Cup.
Mm-hmm.
That should have been the major at Huntingdale. At Kingston Heath, it's called the Kingston Heath Trophy. And that should have a whole wall. It should be bigger. It should be, the major at the club.
Okay. Very good. Finishing hole. We started with the opening hole.
Oh, yeah, finishing hole.
a risk reward style where anything can happen, or more of a,
Yeah.
you know,
I like it.
I like opportunity fluctuation at coming to the last hole where you've got the chance to have a 4-pointer, or you can have a wipe quite easily.
Yeah. You know what I hate for the last hole, and I don't know why they do this. They have the biggest green on the course so often is the last hole. I hate it. You know, where Jackson Coyven won.
Coyven.
I know it's a par 5, but it was
a big green.
It was the big as the MCG. It was silly. So whatever we're doing, we're not having a big green on the last.
Okay.
We're having, to where you've got to hit 2 quality shots, or you've got to get up and down.
Do you prefer a par 4?
Yeah, I like
18th hole. I like a par 4 as a finishing hole.
Par 4. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a monster.
No.
But certainly, you've got to risk something if you want to hit driver. And then if you don't hit driver and you've laid back, you've got a small green to hit to.
Okay.
And you get rewarded if you've, split the middle with your driver.
Yeah. Very cool.
And I'd also have championship tees. So I'd definitely I would have tees from that start where the fairway starts. I'd have probably
one thing they
4
do
sets.
very well in America is they have a variety. Like I was at Isleworth, they had 6, maybe 7 tees. And they named them after different people, but fantastic way.
It's a
So
great way to
you
do
just move forward or back depending on
That's right.
your ability.
And if you look at your own golf career, you should never, ever shoot in the 80s if you've been able to shoot in the 70s. Just keep on moving forward. So shoot in the 70s still. Keep on moving forward.
This is a question.
So shoot in the 70s.
Before we wrap up, a question specifically more for you, Mark. I know Augusta famously has no plaques. I know you're a fan of plaques. Given that this course that you are designing will host a major, will plaques be allowed?
Yes. Yes. We want history dripping from the walls.
There are apparently there are plaques at Augusta, but on the bridges to the side, not on the fairways or anything.
There are little drink stations right around the golf course, and there are plaques on those. But still, I want a plaque where Bubba Watson hits the big hook.
You want to walk down and go, oh, is that where he did it?
That's
from?
where he stood.
Oh, wow,
That's right.
Okay.
Well, they do in the practice rounds. They put little flags. A little plaque where Tigers chip in on the 16th. That'd be nice.
Or where Roy
Who are we to tell Augusta what to do, though? But they probably should.
Where Roy McAvoy hit, his 13th ball over the water and hold it.
That's exactly right. Yeah, that's right.
I think that probably does it. We've solved the problem. We've designed the course in 16 minutes.
Talk Birdie to me country club.
We could go on.
It's all done.
There we go. Yeah. Will he serve duck spring rolls?
Yeah, in 4s.
4s.
Yeah, beautiful. 4s. Yes, we will, Dan. You're exactly right. All right, another problem solved. Folks, we'll catch you next time.
Talk Birdie to Me with Nick O'Hearn and Mark Allen. Live from Titleist and FootJoy headquarters. Titleist, the #1 ball in golf. FootJoy, the #1 shoe and glove in golf. The Golf Clearance Outlet, they beat everyone's prices. BMW, luxury and comfort for the 19th hole. Better, ahead of the game. And Host Plus, they can help you drive your retirement further. Now that's a plus. Issued by Host Plus Pty Limited. This is general advice. Consider the PDS and TMD on our website before deciding. Wherever you listen or watch, we'd love you to subscribe and share the pod with a friend. Talk Birdie to Me's executive producer is Dan Bradley at Kaizen Media. Sound design by Daryl Misson at loudzebra.com. And now from Titleist and FootJoy headquarters, that's been Talk Birdie to Me.